Kindly open your mic if ever may tawagin ako mga pangalan or may tanong ako, ha? Para alam ko na nandyan pa rin kaya. Let's start. Here. Today, we're going to discuss the second section of conic. This is parabola. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 learning outcomes today. We're going to determine the different properties of parabola and the parts of the parabola given its equations. And of course, the equation of the parabola given its parts. Last one, we're going to determine the standard equation of the parabola with the vertex at origin and vertex at HK. Yes? Sir, naka-record po ba ito? Yes. Always naman. Nagre-record naman ako palagi and dinadownload ko naman palagi sa YouTube. Okay? As you can see here, parabola daw is a set of points in a plane that are equidistant. So just like in a circle, there's a equidistant from fixed point up to the end point of the circle. Meaning to say, the distance between the fixed point and the end point of the circle is what we call the radius, and that is equivalent. Yes, Mr. Lomboy, you're raising your hand. Why? Yes. So here po, that are equidistant from a fixed line, the directrix, and the fixed point, the focus. We have the fixed point, that is focus, and fixed line, that is directrix. So here is the perfect example for parabola. Parabola has 4 opening. Number 1 is the opening upward, opening downward, opening to the left, opening to the right. Sir, how are we going to determine if the opening of the graph is up, downward, upward, left, or right? So mamaya mas maiintindihan natin yan. So familiarize ourselves first sa ating mga definition. So ito po yun. Parabola is a set of all points. Parts of the parabola, we have to focus. The fixed point, the fixed line is directrix. Axis of symmetry, it could be y or x. When we say axis of symmetry, it is a line through the focus perpendicular to the directrix. Meaning to say, just like in a rectangular coordinate system, here po, this is what we call directrix, the vertical line. The vertex, the point from the axis of symmetry halfway between the directrix and focus. So as you can see, this is the directrix. I mean, axis of symmetry. Yan. Ito yung directrix po. It is a total opposite of the opening of the graph. Kung nasaan po yung opening ng graph or the parabola, nandun siya palagi sa opposite ng opening. So as you can see, this is the opening, opens, the drawing here is opens right, opens to the right. That's why the directrix is at the back of the opening of the graph, which is to the left. Just read na lang to, ha? So, mag-focus tayo sa solution. Parabola again is the set of all points of ulit. Focus, directrix, just read it. Okay? Kaya nyo na yung basahin. Then, mas maintindihan natin. So, punta tayo doon sa properties of parabola. So, nilagay ko dyan yung mga maraming yung nasa module ninyo. Ito naman, wala sa module nyo to. Magkakaiba. Pero pare-paras lang naman yung ibig sabihin niya. So, ito yung axis of symmetry. Kung makikita nyo siya, para siyang mirror. Ibig sabihin, kung ito ay 50, 50 din ito. Mirror to each other. Kasi sabi nga doon sa axis of symmetry, line through focus, perpendicular to the directrix. This is the directrix, perpendicular always. Palagi naman yan. That is the axis of symmetry. As you can see here, we have the focus. Ang tawag natin dito, ang vertex is always the middle or the center. Sir, paano siya naging center? It is a center between the focus and the directrix. Okay? Ito yung focus, ito yung directrix. Palagi siyang nasa gitna. Okay, kung ito ay 3 units, so 3 units din yung pagitan nila. So a total of 6 units. I repeat, the vertex is synonymous to center. Center between focus and directrix. That is always. So this is latus rectum. So diyan natin malalaman kung gaano kalapad, kanipis yung opening na graph. This is the latus rectum to the left. This is the latus rectum to the right. Okay? Another endpoint, that is what we call the endpoint. Diyan natin malalaman kung gaano kalapad, kanipis yung ng ating parabola. Sir, ano yung tupi na yan? Ano yung tupi na yan, sir? So, mamaya mas maintindihan natin when it comes to problem na po, equation. And again, directrix is the line which P is units below or above the vertex. It is always above the vertex, or it is always the opposite of the opening of the graph. As you can see here, the opening of the graph is upward. That's why the directrix is at the downward, the opposite of the opening. Always naman yan. Just read. Okay? Here, we have the standard or the SF equation of a parabola. So, doon sa circle, we have 3 formulas na minamemorize natin, or pwedeng dalawa lang. Depende kung nag-gets yung pattern doon. Meron tayong x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. That is the SF of a circle when the origin when the center is at the origin. But we're going to use the x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared if the center is at hk. So if you already mastered the circle, or at least 60 or 70% na naintindihan nyo yan, we're going to apply that one here in parabola. So, okay maglala, tuturuan ko yun ng pattern dito. Mahirap siya kasi marami siyang formula. So, dito, if the center is at the origin, just like in a circle, this is the short formula. Kasi meron tayong long formula if it is hk. Just like in a circle. So, parang parehas lang sila. Parehas sila ng concept na kapag origin, maikli yung formula natin. Pero pag meron tayong vertex na hk, ibig sabihin po yung may hk po, yung mahaba. Pero ang pinagkaiba niya dito, gumamit tayo ng 4. Sir, yung 4 ba is a constant? Yes. Sir, how about the p? Yes. Constant yung mga yan. 4p. Ang 4p, ang pinakamahalaga sa parabola. Sir, paano nyo po nasabi? Mamaya aalamin natin. So, dito po sa ating first formula, kung anong naka-squared, ibig sabihin po, doon po nakaharap si parabola. Y squared. So, you need to memorize this one. So, paano po yung nasabi na kapag yung y squared is nakaharap si parabola? Tandaan, ito yung parabola at we're going to consider the harap or the front of, this is the front. Okay? So, ito yung opening. Huwag natin siyang tawaging front, that is the opening. Okay? Diyan po, malalaman kung anong opening. Pero, para pare-parehas tayo ng concept, the front of the parabola is nandito po. Okay? So, this is the front. So, as you can see here in drawing number 1, kung saan po nakaharap yung parabola, ulitin ko, para pare-parehas tayo ng concept, this is the front, yung may F. This is the front of parabola. Kung nasaan po yung front ng parabola, ibig sabihin po, naka-squared yung kung saan siya nakaharap na axis, which is y-axis, which is the vertical. Kung nakikita nyo, nakaharap siya sa y. Kaya yung y squared is equal to 4px. Okay? Sir, ano yung representation ng ating parabola? That is horizontal. Kasi nga, naka-squared yung y. Ibig sabihin, nakaharap siya sa y. Sir, paano pag nakaharap siya sa x? O yan. Ibig sabihin po, x yung may squared. So, malalaman natin yan isa-isa. So, again, we have 4 opening ng ating parabola. Yung una, opens to the right. If 4p is positive. Okay? If it is positive, you need to say it opens to the right. Alright? So, the first example here is opens to the right because opens to the right, that's why it is positive. And as you can see, 4p has no negative sign. And again, you're going to use y squared is equal to 4px if the vertex is at 0, 0. Sir, paano po pag paano siya magne-negative? Magne-negative siya if y squared is equivalent to negative 4px. Okay? Y squared equals negative 4px. So, ibig sabihin, may negative yung 4p mo, meaning to say, opens to the left. Okay? Nandiyan na, if 4p less than 0 or negative yon, opens to the left. This is the graph. So, ibig sabihin, dalawang formula ang kailangan nyo i-memorize. The first is y squared is equal to 4px. Just write or just add negative sa 4p mo to make it second formula or opens to the left. Again, kung saan po nakaharap yung parabola, ibig sabihin po, ang naka-squared is yung tinuturo niya. Okay? Ito yung harap po. Yan. Yan yung ibig sabihin. Tinuturo niya yung vertical na y. Hindi niya tinuturo yung x kasi opening yan. Yung tinuturo ng opening is yung x-axis. Kung ano yung tinuturo ng opening, that is the representation of the parabola. Ibig sabihin po, horizontal siya. Kapag tinanong yung opening, kung sa opening pa lang, ibig sabihin, ma-identify mo na kung siya ay vertical or horizontal. Pero kung front ang pinag-uusapan, sir, pag harap po ba, yan, dan mo ma-identify kung anong formula ang gagamitin mo. Kasi since nakaharap siya sa y, yan, nakasalubong niya si y, ibig sabihin po, yung y ang may square. Simple as that. Yan directrix po is always a vertical. The vertex is a midway between the focus and the directrix. Medyo nakakalito pag binasa niyo yung mga definition, pero pag nag-solve na tayo, doon nyo mas maiintindihan. Dito naman, siyempre mauna muna tayo dito sa mga definition and terms. So, x squared is equal to 4py. Sir, napalitan na po ng x. Yung naka-squared ngayon, sir, is na yung x. So, as you can see po, nung naka-squared si y, x po yung kasama ng 4p. Nung naka-squared po si x, ang nakasama ng 4p is y. So, ganyan lang po, vice versa. Kapag x na po yung ginamit natin, the representation of the parabola is vertical. So, paano po naging vertical? Ibig sabihin po, nakaharap yung ating parabola sa x. Yan po, nakasalubong niya si x. Yan. Kaya, yung representation niya is vertical. It could be opens upward or opens downward. I repeat, if it is horizontal, the opening is always on the right or to the left. If the parabola is vertical, the opening is upward or downward. And same lang po yung ating vertex, which is 0, 0, kasi nga short formula yung ginamit natin. And again, if it is a positive 4p, the opening is upward. If negative po yung 4p, opens downward, just like this. Ibig sabihin po, yung ating third formula here is x squared equals 4py. Then the fourth formula is negative 4py. So, ito yung pangapat. Ito yung pangatlo. Ito yung pangalawa. Ito yung una. So, kapag alam mo na yung gagawin mo dyan, dalawa lang yung i-memorize mo. Yung y squared is equal to 4px, yung number 1, and then number 3. Kasi yung number 1 at number 3, just get the negative, just add negative beside 4, then that is a total of 4 formulas na. And p is always the distance from the vertex to the focus. I repeat, p is the distance from the vertex to the focus. Okay? That is always absolute value. You don't need to get the negative value of p. Your answer must be equals to positive. Your p is always positive. Alright? So again, this is the vertex. If the center or the vertex is at 0, 0, these are the formulas. Next, what if the vertex is at hk? We're going to use the long formula. Here, number 1, y minus k squared equals 4p Same lang po siya sa number 1 na standard form na short. Anong ginawa? Dinagdagan lang po natin ng HK. Okay? Tingnan nyo. Yung Y, dinagdagan ng 1 ay minus K. Yung X, dinagdagan ng negative H. Sure, what? Why is it? Y, the quantity of Y, meron siyang negative K. Diba? Sabi ko sa inyo, ang X, ang partner ng X is H. Yung H po, rather. And yung Y, ang partner ng Y is always the value of K. Just like an ordered pair. In ordered pair, we have X and Y, right? But here, when it comes to parabola, we're going to change XY to HK. Ibig sabihin po, yung X counterpart niya si H, yung Y counterpart niya si K. So that is the another technique para hindi tayo malito kung sino yung kung who is the counterpart of Y, who is the counterpart of H. And again, you're going to use negative or minus always. Okay? Sir, ang my squared dito sa ating formula, first formula is the y, the value of y, or quantity of y minus k. So, ibig sabihin po ba nakaharap yung parabola natin sa y? Tama po. So, as you can see, the opening is to the right. Why? Because the 4p is positive. Okay? So, hindi naman siya nakaharap sa y. Hindi po. Um, kung titingnan nyo yung drawing, hindi siya nakaharap totoo sa Y. Pero, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is yung front niya. Di ba yung front niya, dinaanan niya yung Y. O, dumaan siya sa Y. O, yan, papunta siya doon. So, nadaanan niya yung Y, still, horizontal siya. The opening is right or left lang. Pero, yun nga, yung front ang ating basihan para ma-identify mo kung sino yung naka-Y, ay naka-squared. So, since ang opening niya is to the right, ang naka-squared po is Y kasi nakaharap po siya sa Y. Yun po yun. Kahit na nagpasan niya yung vertical na axis, still, yung naka-squared din is Y. Tingnan nyo dito. Nakaharap siya sa X, kaya X yung Y squared. Yun po yung technique dyan. And then dito, kapag tinanong kayo yung vertex is HK kasi nga gumamit na siya ng HK. And again, if it is a positive 4P, you're going to, the opening of the graph or the parabola is to the right. Ito naman, as you can see po, to the left. Kasi nga, negative yung 4P niya. Ibig sabihin, yung pangalawa natin dito na formula, just simply add negative. Y minus K squared is equal to negative 4P quantity of X minus H. Tandaan, sa circle, meron siyang squared na dalawa. Pero sa standard form ng parabola, iisa lang po yung my squared. Kasi yung my squared lang po, yun lang po yung may, doon po siya doon natin ma-identify agad yung graph if opens downward, opens to the left, to the right. Parabola siya, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, iisa lang yung my squared. Kung papasinin yung circle, buo yung circle, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, dalawa yung my squared. Circle siya eh. Parang kung parabola, isa kalahati ng circle. So, isa lang yung squared. Next, itong pangatlo nating formula, that is a vertical parabola. Why? Kasi po, sabi kanina dito, kapag nakaharap yung parabola sa my x, ibig sabihin po, nakaharap siya sa x. Oh. Yan. Kaya, yung x po, yung my squared. And, syempre, if it is a positive 4p, downward. Yan, yun po. Ito yung number 3. If opens downward, that is the number 4. Just simply add again, negative x minus h. Pagtandaan ha, huwag pagbalik ta rin ang h at k ha. Kapag x, partner niya, lagi si h. Partner ng y, k. X minus h squared is equal to negative 4p, then y minus k. Yan. So, ito yung opening ng graph oh. Downward. Kasi nga, nakaharap siya sa x. Okay? So, we're going to apply the standard form if the center is at the vertex, I mean 0, 0 or HK. I-apply natin yan. And our parabola may have horizontal or vertical. Okay, if it is upward, meaning, if it is upward, palaging nakaharap yung parabola sa X. If opens to the right, ibig sabihin 4P siya. Okay, ito yung HK ha. Excuse me. Ito yung pansinin nyo palagi yung my squared. Yan. Yan. Kapag naka-squared si x, okay, naka-squared si x pero may negative, sir. So, ibig sabihin po, ito yung x natin sa rectangular coordinate system. Nakaharap yung parabola. It could be upward or it could be downward. Since may negative, we're going to choose the negative or the downward. So, yan po. Sana nagigets nyo po yung ibig kong sabihin dito, no? Kasi yun yung pattern. Yun din yung lagi kong dun rin yung yan din yung aking technique nung nagsosolve din ako ng parabola during my college days. Yung opens to the left na automatic po may negative. Opens downward automatic po may negative yan. Okay? So I hope may natutunan kayo by observing the equation. Alam niyo na dapat kung ano yung opening ng graph o kung ano yung gagamitin nating formula if ever binigay yung opening ng graph or direction ng graph. Okay? Vice versa kasi yan. So, tingnan natin tong number 1. So, tong number 1, sabi niya dito, what is the focus, vertex, directrix, and endpoints of the latus rectum? So, we have x is equal to 8y. This is the question. X is equal to 8y. So, kunin natin yung vertex natin dito. So, since x squared lang siya and 8y, yung gagamitin natin formula dito, or the vertex is at 0 kasi 0. Sir, paano mo nasabi na yung vertex is 0, 0? Kasi po, x squared is equal to 8y lang po. Hindi siya gumamit ng hk. Kaya madali lang natin ma-identify yung vertex niya. So, ang gagamitin natin dito, sir, is x squared is equal to 4py. Kasi po, positive yung 8. Yung 8 na yan that is our 4p. Yan yung 4p, guys. Yan. Then, yung 4p pinalitan ng 8. Okay? Then, kukunin natin yung focus natin dito. So, paano ba kunin yung focus, sir? Kunin mo yung value ng 4p. Yung value ng 4p natin is 8, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, yung value ng 4p is 8. Ngayon, i-divide natin to sa 4. Divide sa 4. It's equivalent to cancel. Then, p is equivalent to 2. Yan. So, ibig sabihin po, yung ating focus dito, so ilalagay na natin dito yung vertex. Yan. Isa to sa paraan para mas ma-identify natin yung mga sagot is we're going to plot everything. So, yung vertex natin at 0, 0. And, tandaan nyo lang, isa pa sa technique dito, yung focus is palaging nasa itaas or ang focus po, siya po ang nagbibigay ng opening. Kung siya ay pataas, pababa, left to the right. Then kung papansinin niyo yung ginamit natin na equation, positive siya. And then yung x po yung may square, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, kapag may square yung x, ibig sabihin yung parabola nakaharap sa x. And positive siya, sir. So ibig sabihin po ba, sir, downward or upward? That will be upward kasi po positive. So ibig sabihin po, the opening of the graph of parabola is upward. Kasi po nakaharap, this is our x, this is our y, di ba? Ibig sabihin po, yung ating focus is magbibilang tayo ng dalawa. 1, 2. So, nandito yung focus natin. Kasi 2 yung nakuha natin ng P. Para ma-identify natin yung focus, dapat kunin natin yung 4P or yung value ng P. Okay? So, ganyan po yung process. Yung 8 and yung 4P. 4P is equal to 8. Diba? Sabi niya that. Then, divide mo sa 4 para makuha mo yung single digit na P. Yan. So, 2 po yung sagot natin. So, focus natin dito is 0, 2. Why is it 0, 2, sir? Hindi po siya pwedeng maging 2, 0. Hindi po. Kasi po, yung opening ng ating graph ay the opening of the graph is upward. Okay? Upward po yan. Kasi nga, x yung naka-squared and then positive yung 4p natin or 8. Yung 4p, pinalitan na siya ng 8. So, ito yung formula na ginamit and this is the given equation. So, nandito yung 0, 2. Yan, 0, 2. Ngayon, hindi natin alam yung endpoints of LR. So, paano ba kunin yung endpoints ng LR natin? Kung paano kunin yung LR is dumidepende rin yan sa 4P, ha? Di ba 4P nakuha natin? Ay yung 4P, kukunin mo yung 4P natin, Sabi niya doon is equal to 8. Para makuha mo yung LR natin, divide mo to sa 2. Pwede mo siyang i-divide sa 2 or yung 4P na mismo. Yung 4P, 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Yan. So, 8 yan. Ibig sabihin, dalawang beses natin, hatiin natin sa dalawa yan. Di ba? Ang endpoints ito, dalawa yon. Kung pabalikan natin yung drawing, yan, dalawa, di ba? Yan, no? O, yan. Yan yung latus rectum na tinatawag. Kung titignan nyo to, 2P lang ang nakalagay. So, ibig sabihin po, hinati yan sa dalawa. So, nakuha natin yung 4P, di ba? Which is equal to 8. Kaya, kung kukunin natin yung 2P niya, magiging 4. Yung isang 2P niya, magiging 4 din. Kasi di-divide sa 8. Yun lang yun po. Yun lang po yung endpoints niya. Ibig sabihin po, pag nakuha mo na yung 4P, divide mo lang sa 2. So, bibilang tayo ng 4. So, 1, 1, 2. Erasin ko na lang itong 0 to dito. Yan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ibig sabihin po, hinati ko na po yung 4P na 8. 8 po yung nakuha natin dyan, di ba? So, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan po. So, palagi siyang mag-start sa focus. Yan. Kasi nga, yan yung ating opening ay yung gaano ka nipis, gaano ka kapal. Yan. So, ibig sabihin po, yan po yung, dyan po tayo magti-trace ng graph. Yan. So, yan po yung ating graph. Ngayon, sulat natin yung kanyang endpoints of LR. Yung to the left is, this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4, tapos 1, 2. 4, nandito yung isang LR. So, 4, 2. Next LR is yung isa, 1, 2, 3, 4. At dito sila nag-meet. 1, negative 2 rather. This is negative 2. Negative 4 rather. Sorry. Kasi x pa. So, this is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So, this is negative 4. Then, positive 2 kasi pataas. Yan. Next is, this is positive kasi to the right. 4, positive 2 kasi pataas. Yan. So, ganyan po ang pag-identify ng mga coordinates. Alam nyo naman yan, di ba? Sa rectangular coordinate system, i-apply natin yan dito sa parabola. Yung directrix, babalikan natin yung definition. Sabi niya doon, directrix is horizontal and the vertex is midway between the focus and directrix. Yan po, palagi siyang opposite ng opening, di ba? Kung ilan yung bilang ng ating kung ilan yung bilang po ng vertex up to focus, yun din yung bilang ng vertex to directrix. Kung bibilangin natin yung kanyang P, or just simply get the value of P, yan po yung kanilang distansya. Sabi ko sa inyo, P, 4P is the very important when it comes to parabola. So, dalawa yon, focus, dalawa. Vertex to directrix, dalawa din. So, this is what we call directrix. So, ang directrix natin dyan, ano ba ang natamaan niya? Di ba y-axis? So, y is equal to 1, 2. So, negative 2. So, that is our directrix. Ang natamaan niya dyan is 2. Okay? 1, 2. Pero pababa, kaya negative. Alright? Before we proceed to number 2, do you have any questions in number 1? Clarification. Hello?
Sir, wala po.
Wala? Naiintindihan nyo? Ang galing nyo naman. Wala kayong tanong? Hindi kayo
Magaling
nalito?
kayo eh.
Ano?
Sir, hindi. Magaling kayo eh.
Sige. Tingnan nyo mabuti. Tingnan nyo mabuti. Baka may hindi kayo naiintindihan. Mahirap to na lesson. Sinasabi ko na sa inyo. Basta ang importante
Sir,
dito. Yes.
sir, dun po sa pagkuha ng LR niya, pwede po bang kumbaga 8y po siya, 8 divided by 2 para makuha po yung both side, both na side niya yung, dun po sa LR niya, sir.
Exactly. Kung ilan yung amount ng 4P, palagi mo lang siyang i-divide sa 2.
2.
Pero kung kukunin yung kabuuan, parehas lang naman, di ba? 8 yung kabuuan. O di hatiin mo sila. Basta mag-start ka palagi sa F. Count ka sa F from right to left. Kaya nga ang sabi niya dito 2p, di ba? Di ba nakuha na natin yung value ng p, di ba? Ano yung value ng p natin kanina, di ba? 2? Tama? Hello? Di ba 2 yung
Yes,
p
sir.
natin? Ano yung formula na binigay ng latus rectum na isa? Di ba 2p? So magiging 4 times 2. So maraming, 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So maraming way para makuha natin yung latus rectum. Una, yung ginamit natin dito. Yung 4p is equal to 8 kasi 8 yung ginamit natin. Divide mo sa 4, magiging 2. So ibig sabihin, yung p mo is 2. And then yung latus rectum to the right, latus rectum, kasi dalawa yung latus rectum kaya 2p. Kaya at yung p natin is always positive. Kaya 2 times, kung tuunan ko natin 2 times 2. Or, since yung 4p is 8, kunin mo yung kabuuan, divide mo lang sa 2. Ganon din yung isang way para mahanap natin yung 4p. Yan. Kung papansinin nyo yung directrix, kung ano yung natamaan niya, na, na number dyan, which is negative 2. Yung endpoints naman, para kayo nagkumukuha ng coordinates lang sa rectangular coordinate system. Yung focus naman, naka-base ang focus kung nasaan po yung vertex at kung nasaan si squared. Di ba si squared nasa x? Ibig sabihin nakaharap si x. Nakaharap yung front. Yung front mismo ng parabola nakaharap daw sa x. Kasi nga, yung squared nasa x. Yun. Kaya, hindi na tayo malilito kung nasan si focus. Hindi siya pwedeng maging left, hindi siya pwedeng maging right. Kasi nga, yung x po, may squared. Okay? Kaya, yun ang best ko yung inulit-ulit dito. Tignan nyo yung pattern natin. Kung nakaharap sa x ba o nakaharap sa y. So, ito yung example na may vertex na is 0, 0. So, what if the vertex is at HK? So, here is the perfect example for that. As you can see, napalitan po, napalitan ng plus. Kung ano yung ginawa natin noon sa circle, parehas lang. Now, can you give me the value of HK here? Number 2. What is the value of H? What is the value of K? By simply looking at the equation, what is the value of H? What is the value of K? Napalitan po yung sign. Answer?
1, 3.
1.
1, 3 po.
What is 1? What is 3?
H is 1 po.
Sir, H1.
Yung H natin is?
1, sir.
Are you sure? Is it 1? We're going
Sir,
to...
H2
Yes.
is negative
Very
1.
good. It's negative 1. Because the original equation, the original formula is negative. If we have negative 1 and we're going to multiply to negative, the answer is positive. That's why we have positive here in our quantity x and x plus 1. Now, what's the value of k?
Negative 3 po.
Oh, di alam nyo na agad yung value ng ating vertex. So the vertex rather here is negative 1 and negative 3.
3.
Gets? Hello? Gets mo ba?
Yes, sir.
So ito yung ating graph. Bilang tayo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yung negative 1 at negative 3, igagraph na natin yan. So yung negative, x comes first, y comes second. So this is negative 1, then this is negative 3, di ba? So saan sila mag-meet? So, di ko na lang isulat yung negative 3 dito para hindi nakakalito. So mag-meet sila sa part na to. Gets po? This is our vertex. Gets po? Hello? Gets po ba? Walang sumasagot.
Yes, sir.
So, yan yung vertex natin. Ngayon, the parabola, what is the representation of the parabola? Is it horizontal or vertical? Ano ba yung may squared, sir? Ano po ba yung may squared? Hello? Yung X ba or Y?
Y po.
Y,
Y.
sir.
Kung Y, ibig sabihin nakaharap siya sa Y. Positive ba or negative?
Negative, sir.
Ha? Negative ba
Ay,
yan?
Positive, sir. Positive po.
Positive, sir.
Kung nakaharap siya sa Y, anong opening ng graph?
Right, sir.
Very good. It's right. Why is it right? Because the 4P here is positive. Gets? Gets
Yes,
nyo
sir.
ba? Sir, bakit po it is horizontal? Or why is it nakaharap po si parabola sa Y, sir? Because variable Y has exponent of 2. Gets? Hello? Nagets ba?
Sir, yes po.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin po, to the right, yung ating opening. So, nasa anong focus? Nasa right din. Tama po ba? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ano yung nakuha nating 4P? 4P is equivalent to? Ilan yan? Nakabilog. Hello? Nakabilog na nga eh. Nakalagay na dyan eh. O, balikan natin to. What is our 4P here?
8 po, sir.
Sir,
8. And
8.
now, what is our 4P here?
Sir, 4.
4. Now, divide by 4. Divide by 4. What is the value of P now?
1.
1. Ibig sabihin po, since we already identified where is the focus, sabi nyo, to the right. So, magbibilang tayo ng isang beses to the right. Nagigets nyo po ba? Di ba ang opening sabi nyo to the right? And yung opening, siya po yung nag-identify kung ano yung opening ng ating graph. Which is, I mean the focus. Focus po ang nag-identify kung ano yung opening natin. So since na-identify na or vice versa, since na-identify na natin, the opening of the graph is to the right, meaning to say, our focus is to the right. We're going to count 1 because our P or the distance between the vertex to focus is 1 according to the value of P, which is always positive. So this is 1. So from vertex to the right, we're going to count 1 unit. So this is our focus. And our focus here, we're going to write 0. Since nasa Y siya, 0 si X natin. And then negative 3 ang ating focus. So our focus here is 0, negative 3. Tanong. May tanong ba? Hello? Hello po?
Sir, kasama po pala talaga, sir, yung y-axis na, sir.
Kasama po ba yung
Y-axis, sir, sa pagbibilang.
Y-axis? What do you mean? Di ba plot
Hindi
mo
ko po
points?
maturo, sir.
If you're going to plot the points and find the coordinates, and you just count. Di ba? The 1, 2, 3. That is 3. Since downward, that is negative. But we're looking for the value, we are looking for the coordinates. That's why it is 0, negative 3. Yes. We're rectangular coordinate system. RCS. Di ba? Ganun yun. How to find the coordinates? If it is, nakalocate na po yung mga coordinates in your exam. Di ba? Ganun. Sa polar coordinates, I already plot the points and you're going to identify the coordinates. Oh, do you have any questions about focus? 0, negative 3. May tanong ba kayo dyan? Yes. Ano yan?
Sir, pag magbibilang ka po nung sa focus, mag-uumpisa ka lagi sa vertex.
Palagi naman.
Okay, sir.
Palagi. Kasi nga, nakalimutan nyo dito. Sabi niya dyan, sa vertex dito. Sabi niya dito, the directrix is horizontal and the vertex is the midway between focus and directrix. Ibig sabihin, you're going to start always at the vertex. Kung nakuha mo na yung value ng P, dyan mo ma-identify kung saan po si focus at saan po si directrix. Kung ilan yung ginawa mo na bilang sa focus, from vertex to focus, ganun din, vertex to directrix. Ilang bilang yung ginawa natin? Isang beses, tama? Hello?
Yes, sir.
O, so isang bilang din na from directrix. So ito yung ating directrix. Here is our directrix. This is the total opposite of the graph. Sabi nyo kanina, the opening is to the right because y has exponent of 2. Nakaharap siya sa y. And without looking for the endpoints, we just assume that this is the graph. Kasi sabi nyo doon, find the vertex, focus, and directrix. We already know the value of the vertex. We already know the value of focus. But we don't know the value of directrix. What is the value of directrix based from the drawing? Answer. What is the value of directrix? Anong natamaan niyang linya?
-2 po.
Very good. From x or y?
X po, sir.
Very good.
X
It's
po.
x is equal to -2. May tanong ba? We already have the 3 unknown, which is the vertex, focus, and directrix. And we already sketched the graph. We already answered. Number 2. Do you have any questions about number 2?
Sir, wala na po.
Wala na po. Wait lang. Si Jamie. Turbo si Jamie.
Naka-connect kayo? Okay. Sir Urgent kasi pinakulit ni Sir Jesse yung budget proposal. Thank you so much.
Alright. So let's move on to number 3. Find the standard form of the equation of the parabola given the focus is 2, 4 and the directrix is x is equal to -4. So dyan pa lang makikita nyo na agad kung ano yung opening ng graph because directrix is -4. So saan po si directrix? Saan banda? Right, left, upward, downward? Answer?
Up, downward po.
Sir.
Downward?
Sir, left po.
Nasa left. Di ba? Bilang tayo. Di ba x siya, oh? Nasa x siya. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is -4 because directrix is -4. And now, what is the opening of the graph if directrix is at the back or at the left side of our x? So, what is the opening? Directrix is
right.
the total opposite of the opening of the graph. And what is the opening now? Right or left?
Right po, sir.
So, right. Okay.
Right, sir.
So, to the right po yung ating opening. So, alam na natin yung opening. Ibig sabihin, yung value ng x, or I mean, the formula that we're going to use is, sinong may squared? Yung y or x? Saan nakaharap? Yung parabola sa x or y?
Why po?
Sa y. So, ibig sabihin po, yung y, yung may squared. Gets po ba?
Why, sir?
Very good. Yung y po, yung may square. Ngayon, since nakuha na natin yung focus, ay directrix, this is our directrix, we're going to locate, or we're going to, locate 2 and 4 from the Cartesian plane. So, yung 2, 4 natin dyan is, bilang tayo, 1, 2. Then, yung 4 is positive. So, dito, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, nandito yung ating vertex. I mean, focus. Yan. So, this is our focus based from the given 2 and 4. I repeat, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4. That's why our focus here is here po. Then, this is our directrix. Again, how are we going to do, or how can we find the value of the vertex if we already have the value of the directrix and the focus? So based from the definition here, the directrix is the horizontal and the vertex is the midway between the focus and the directrix. Now, can you give me the vertex based from the given definition that we read earlier? So what is the vertex now? Oh, paano kukunin yung vertex dyan? Meron ka ng focus. Meron ka ng directrix. Oh, bilangin nyo. Bilangin natin dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 6 yan, oh. Hello? Uy, saan ko ilalagay yung vertex niya?
Negative 1, 4.
Negative 1, 4. Tingnan nga natin. This is negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, dito daw yung vertex. So, this is our vertex. O, kunyari, tingnan yung vertex. That is negative 1, 4. Very good. Kasi yung center niya is midway, kaya center. So, ito yung ating yon. So, ganyan po yung ating graph. Hindi naman kinukuha yung directrix ay yung latus rectum. Hindi naman, madalas hindi na siya kinukuha. Pero pinakita ko sa inyo kung paano siya kunin ha. Using the 4P. And sabi nyo dito, since the vertex sir is negative 1 and 4, so we're going to use the long formula. Saan po nakaharap yung parabola, guys? Saan po nakaharap? Hello? Saan po nakaharap yung parabola?
Sa Y po.
Y.
Sir, Y.
So, ibig sabihin po, we're going to use y minus
K po.
y minus
K,
k squared equals 4p x minus h. That
H.
is our original formula. What is the question here? We're going to find the standard form of the equation. So we already know the focus, the directrix, and the vertex. The vertex is not on the origin. That's why we need to use the long formula of standard form of parabola. That's why we use here y minus k squared. Sir, why did you use y? Because according to your classmate, the opening is right, opens to the right. And nakaharap po siya sa y. Kaya yung y mas squared. Okay po, nagets po ba yun? Hello? Nagets po ba yun?
Yes, sir.
Ngayon naman, sir, paano namin kukunin yung 4P? Paano natin kinuha yung mga 4P, guys? Kanina, ano yung binibilang natin? Distance from vertex to what? Hello? Paano natin kinuha yung
Focus
4P?
po.
Vertex from? Dalawa ang sagot.
Focus.
Come again? Come again, please. Paano kunin si 4P? The distance between?
Dissectrix tas focus po.
Very good. Isa lang estudyante ko ah. Dalawa ang sagot doon. If we're going to know or we're going to solve the value of 4P, could be two possible answers. Vertex from the distance between vertex to focus or the distance between vertex to directrix. So, bibilangin natin yung distansya niya from vertex to focus. 1, 2, 3. Vertex to directrix, dapat it is always equal. 1, 2, 3. And 3 is equivalent to what? Ano yung tawag natin sa 3? That is our 3 is
4P?
wrong. 3 is
Vertex.
mali.
P.
Kila. P. Paano natin malalaman ang distansya ng vertex to focus? We must know the value of P, right? So, ibig sabihin, nahanap natin yung P. Para mahanap natin yung value ng 4P, lagay natin dito. 4P. Substitute natin yung 4P. So, 4P, bakit 4 na naman? Ulitin ko ha. Your P is equivalent to 3. And yung 4P natin, magiging 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Now, the opening of the graph is positive. Why is it positive, sir? Because the directrix is the total opposite of our parabola. Doon natin ma-identify kung positive siya or negative. Since yung ating directrix is nasa left, ibig sabihin po nasa right yung opening ng graph. Kaya positive yung ginamit natin dyan, not negative for P. And I repeat, if you're looking for the value of P, just count the distance from vertex to focus or vertex to directrix because it is always equal. Palaging equal yan kasi midway ang vertex. Kaya 12 po yung sagot natin dyan kasi yung original formula natin is 4P. Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, 4P is the most important formula that you should know here in parabola. So you already know the value of P. Just simply substitute the value of P which is equal to 3. And we're going to change 4P now into 12. And we have the value of K and negative. The value of K and H is the value of the vertex. We're going to substitute it this one. Okay, so alam na natin yung ating 4P ha. So 4P is equal to 12. Okay, why is it 12? 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Then copy Y kasi we are looking for the value of the standard form eh. So the K here is 4. Y minus K. Y minus 4 is squared equals nung sagot. Ano yung nakuha natin sa 4P? Hello?
Po.
12. And X, what? What's next?
Plus.
Very good.
Plus 1 po.
X plus
1.
1. And this is our final answer. Why is it final answer? Because we're just looking for the standard form of the parabola. And that is the final answer. Positive 12, not negative. Because the directrix is at the left side, meaning to say the opening is at the right. Or opens to the right. I hope nagigets po. And we don't have enough time to answer it all. Because 8 ang ginawa kong questions. Or 9 pala, oh. So, tingin kayo dito. Ano yung gusto yung sagutin ko? Sabihin nyo kung stop na. Number 4. Number 5. Tingnan nyo muna lahat. Number 6. Number 7. Kasi magta-time na. Last example ko na to. Number 8. Then number 9. What do you think? Oh, this is number 9. This is number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. So what do you think? It is the most difficult question from 4 to 9. Excuse me. Ano yung sasagutin ko? Kasi last na kasi 11:50 na.
8.
Yung number 8. So dalawa po yung number 8 natin dyan. We're going to answer number 8. Find the equation of the parabola having its vertex at the origin. So sabi niya doon, the vertex is at the origin. In the axis of symmetry has, as indicated, the passing through the indicated point. So y-axis, we have 4, 2. First, we need to identify what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Here, the value of x is 4. The value of y here is 2. Then, since the vertex is at the origin, we have two possible answers. So what is the formula that we're going to use? Okay, since y-axis is the axis of symmetry, we're going to use the opposite y-axis, meaning we're going to use x squared is equal to 4py. Again, if the question here is y-axis, we're going to use the opposite variable or axis. We're going to use the x squared. If it is x-axis, we're going to use y squared is equal to 4px. Nagets po ba yun? So,
Yes, sir.
alright. So, y-axis po yung tanong. We're going to use this formula. X squared is equal to 4py. So, x, what is the value of x here? No.
4.
4
4.
squared equals 4 copy For P, what is the value of Y?
2.
2. Now we're going to simplify. What is 4 squared?
16.
And what is 4 times 2?
8.
8P. Now we're going to divide both sides by 8. And what is the value of P now?
2.
2.
2. The value of P is 2. And then we're going to use again the original formula. This is our number 1. X squared is equal to 4py. And we get x is equal to 8, or sulat ko na lang ng buo para mas maintindihan yung bakit naging 8. So we have 4 times 2, then y. X squared is equal to 8y. And this is the final answer in number 1. Nagets po ba?
Yes, sir.
Now next, let's move on to number 2. In number 2, what is the value of x? What is the value of
4.
x? What is the value of y?
4.
8.
8. 8.
Now we're going to substitute the following data. We have 8 squared is equal to 4. P, what is the value of x? 4. Now,
4.
what is 8 squared? 64. And what is 4 times 4? 16p. And divide both sides again by 16. And what is 64 divided 6?
4.
And our
4.
p here is 4. And we're going to use again the original formula, which is y squared. So y squared is equal to 4px. The next, y squared is equal to, what is the value of p?
4.
4 times 4x. Final answer, y squared is equal to 16.
16x.
Do you have any questions? Hello?
Wala po, sir.
Wala. Since kulang tayo ng oras, if you have questions pa, paki-reserve mo na yan and then balikan nyo ako sa face-to-face. So, that will be all for today. Take your lunch na po. That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much. Tapos na ako.